Shannon, I'm going to kick off with you. Day in the life of a realtor. Just walk me through, what does your day on a Monday like today look like? Give us the play-by-play.
Well, it's going to look different just about every Monday. It's never the same. Well, Monday, is usually when we meet. So Mondays are always my day to kind of get up and get started and get out of the house and get to the office. But I would say most days look different. I mean, every day I start my day, the night before, obviously I look at my calendar and see what appointments I have. And usually in between there, I try to sprinkle in my life, So you may have, a couple of showings or, I've got to work on continuing education. Maybe I have a market analysis I need to get done that day. I've got, maybe a showing, or maybe I got to let in a home inspector over here. So you've got all these things. You just got to kind of figure out where they fit and where to go. But every day kind of looks different, and you just got to figure out how to squeeze your life into it in between. So I would say most days I start out, I get up early and I get out and I take care of, me and my family, my home, first before the workday starts. So I try to make sure the animals are fed and, I'm put together, whatever I need to get done there. And then you start taking care of reality. Some days it starts early and there's a million different directions you're pulled in, and other days, some days are surprisingly quiet and you think, wow, I really got my act together. I'm the best realtor in town. You start feeling like, maybe you've really figured it out. But you kind of let your day, you've got your things on your calendar and your things that need to be done. But then life gets in the way. You get that phone call of, one of your listings has water running out the door, a vacant house, or, the appraisal didn't come in and now I've got to deal with that today. So then there's all the surprises that come up during the day too that you don't expect. So every day can look different in real estate. It's not HGTV. Yeah. We don't just show up, well prepared and dressed nice and professional. Sometimes we're scooting in. We forgot to put on our makeup. We've got a coffee in our hand, and we're 10 minutes late to showing up to where we're supposed to be, and we've got 14 messages already in our voicemail. That's the reality some days too.
That is the reality of it sometimes. And it's funny because you say, the being late. I like to be early. My ideal thing is to try to be early, but the reality it is just hard because gauging timing with stuff. And I'll never forget my brother-in-law, Pete, who watches this. Pete, by the way, love you. He said to me one time, and this was many years ago, he goes, dude, you're going to be late to your own funeral. And I go, man, you have no idea, because you go meet with clients and you don't know if this guy's going to be 10 minutes or it's going to take an hour and 15. Mm-hmm. Like last night, I was at an appointment for 2 hours. I went out to a market analysis 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And usually market analysis take 30 minutes. I walk through.
Yeah, there's other ones where you walk in and they just want to know a value and you don't have a lot going on and you just get through and do it.
Yeah.
And other ones where they really want to know about you.
Yeah. They want to sit down and go through
offer.
Every detail and talk about, the strategies and everything in between.
And you just have to meet people where they're at.
That's right.
If it's quick, it's quick. And if it's not, you can't just say, I've got other things to do.
Yeah. Well, I was late so much that I had to come up with a line. So I have a line I use every time. I go, the last conversation needed to end when it needed to end.
Yeah.
So I had to give that customer the time they deserve.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can give you the time you deserve.
That's a great way to say it. That's a fantastic.
Because that is the truth.
We're
not showing up late because we don't care.
Yeah.
Even if I was just late.
Yeah.
That's still the story they're
giving.
giving.
First appointment of the day. That last guy you needed.
Yeah. Even if that last guy was your wife or your kid.
The amount of time they needed.
Well, and I say that to say this. Pete got into mortgages. This was 10 plus years ago.
Now he knows.
Pete, not always on time now, are you, buddy?
That's right. That's right.
And he did say to me, he goes, oh my gosh, I had no idea, because, you just trying to juggle schedules and conversations and stuff. And it is very difficult. And you're walking out the door and something comes in. That's the thing. And we've talked about this before, is you wake up unemployed every day. I mean, you're out trying to build your business and secure clients and things like that. And so, when that call comes in, you have to be attentive to it. You've got to take the time and talk with that person. Even though you're walking out the door to go run and have dinner with your family, you got to take those extra minutes and have a conversation with a client that just called you and meeting you and talking to you for the first time.